Hi, my name is Lauren Stone. I'm currently completing the Operations Manager and ILM Diploma Level 5 at Steadfast Training. Dave is my trainer, and the date is the 28th of April 2026. And this is my recorded professional discussion. Um, I'm going to be discussing change management. Um, Project management and change management are different. So project management is when you're delivering a specific piece of work. It can be complex, cannot be complex. There'll be an agreed time, there'll be an agreed cost, there'll be constraints, there'll be a risk assessment and such. Where change is more supporting people through it, and change is a lot more unpredictable. It's not something that you can predict. You can't predict how people are gonna um react to certain things. So, for example, with LGR, the local government reorganisation, there's changes happening, there's job freezes in certain departments, and people have different feelings and thoughts towards that, and you can't predict how they will internalize that feeling. Um, Currently, everybody is in the unknown about what's happening, what LGR will look like, what this council will look like after LGR, but we can't really help the fact that that's gonna come, that change is gonna come regardless. Change management is something that is really consistent in the organization, in many organizations actually. But yeah, it's just yeah, how we're working at getting that adoptive approach. How can we help people adopt to the change, and what can we put in place to ensure that we're engaging people, we're having these honest conversations with people without necessarily um don't want to put fear into people, and how could we have long-term success through this change. So a change management theory that I've come across in my time during Steadfast, with my training, is Lewin's change management model. So that is the famous unfreezing, changing your ways of working, and then refreezing your new ways into place. So um, this model is really good at helping people understand the need for change and support them through the process. I mean, change isn't as easy as that, um, because again, as I said, you can't predict how people internalize that. But I think if you kind of put it into those kind of terms, it can help people become more open to the thought of change. Um, but yeah, I'm currently working on a change management piece of work at the moment where it's called change adoption, how we can support colleagues through change. Um, and that will hopefully go live in June. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of resources that support people change. We've got podcasts on there so people can listen to how change happens in the organization and what to expect, what not to expect. We've got a forum for questions so we can answer any worries that anybody has. We're looking at getting like change mentors involved so they can come in and have conversations and potentially engage the workforce with change and helping them be more adaptive and more open to that. um I will say with Lewin's theory, I think it does minimize change and the impact of change, because it's not just as simple as having unfreezing something, changing it, and then refreezing it, and then everything's good as gold. Um, Change is a lot more complex to that. There's a lot more layers to change. So I'd say that was one of the negatives on that model. But yeah, I think it is a good model in a sense where it's very easy to follow, and is is the concept is basically change. It's just not got the complex layers that involves change, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would say that. But yeah, thank you.